You are nothing but an empty bag full of dogmas at this point. Why I say that? Because no, you think you have consciousness, but you don't. You were born after your memory was erased. And then you were raised by a family that was raised by another family. And all of them came with the memory wiped out, and they followed the rules, the dogmas, and the beliefs of every generation in this system. You're an empty bag because your memory is wiped out when you come here. Full of dogmas, because depending on where you live, you're gonna have a different culture. You're gonna have a different language, a different religion, a different belief. If the Bible was real, and if the Bible was actually God's words, don't you think that every religion will have the same translation of the Bible? Don't you think that a Bible from the 1700s will have to look the same as a Bible from 2026? But they aren't. The Bible was manipulated for a lot of councils that only cared about controlling the masses, their population, through fear. Every single book that is in the Bible right now makes you fear a god or a demon or Satan. You always have to fear something. Fear being unemployed. Fear God. Fear Satan. Oh, fear demons. Oh, fear your mouth. Fear the sins. Fear being authentic. Fear being outgoing. Fear not having food. Fear not having money. Fear not being loved. Fear being lonely. Fear being everything. Why? Because the system that imprisons us, that makes us slaves, they feed from the energy from our fear. That can't be possible, Avi. Oh, really? So you think everything is just as you think? So explain me, for example, how does snakes work? How do they work? You think they see you or they pray? They can smell better than us. A lot of them are just guided by movement. Not all animals here can see the way humans do. That's why cats, dogs, they can perceive more of what you are not allowed to see, because you are programmed to not believe what you see. You're crazy, you have autism, you have a personality disorder. It's not that you can see what others don't. It's just because you need a medication from the pharma that belongs to the people that controls us. I just prepared a series of videos going deep about what us truth seekers go. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a truth seeker. And you call conspiracy everything because they made you think it was conspiracy and it wasn't real, because that was their plan. They have to keep you contained. And that's why Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, and so many other people were called crazy, because they're going to talk about the same things that I will, and I'm going to use a lot of their work to prove to you that what I'm saying is reality. But the system, they hunt down and they end and they silence and they call crazy and make you go crazy. The people that are telling the truth. Why? Because then if you believe in the crazies, they lose the control over you. So what are you going to do? Look at the world, look around you. Is it okay? It is not. So it means all the pattern you have been following through your whole life was wrong. So how about open up your mind for something new? Wake up.